I've been reflecting a lot lately, not on who I am now, but on the version of me I almost became. A few years ago, if you told me I would have a podcast, I'd probably laugh. And it's not because I didn't want one, but it's because I genuinely didn't think I had enough confidence for something like this. I was that person who would overthink every single thing, with questions like, what if I say the wrong thing? What if I'm not good enough? Or what if people judge me? And if I'm being honest, some of those thoughts still show up from time to time. But the difference is that they don't control me anymore. And that is what I want to talk about today, which is the version of me that didn't make it. Now, before this starts sounding dramatic, I'm not talking about a person who died. I'm talking about a version of me. The version that constantly shrunk herself. The version that always felt like everyone else was more qualified, more talented, or more deserving. The version that kept waiting to feel ready. And that version didn't make it. And I think that is really a good thing. Because for the longest time, I thought confidence was something people were born with. I thought confident people just woke up one day and they started believing in themselves. Meanwhile, I was over here questioning everything, even the things I was actually really good at. I would talk myself out of opportunities before anybody else had the chance to. I would convince myself I wasn't ready before I even started. I would play small and call it humility. But looking back now, I don't think it was humility. I think it was actually fear. Fear of failing, fear of being seen, fear of not being enough. And fear has a very sneaky way of disguising itself. Sometimes it doesn't sound like fear, sort of. Sometimes it actually sounds wise. It sounds like maybe next year, or let me wait a little longer, or my personal favorite one, which is let me make sure everything is perfect first. Meanwhile, life is moving. Opportunities are moving. In fact, everybody is moving, and you are still waiting. And it's not because God said no. It's not because the door is closed, but it's because you are scared. I know because I've been there. And the truth is, I didn't suddenly become confident. There wasn't one magical day where I woke up and all my insecurities disappeared. I still get nervous from time to time. I still doubt myself sometimes. And in fact, I still have moments where I wonder if I'm doing enough. But somewhere along the journey, I got tired. Tired of watching fear make decisions for me, tired of talking myself out of things, tired of waiting until I felt ready. Because here's what nobody tells you. You don't become confident and then start. You start and confidence grows along the way. That is a lesson the old version of me didn't know. But I think I'm grateful for that version of me. She doesn't get to lead me anymore though. She got me here, but she can't take me where I'm going. And maybe that is the note I want to leave with you today. Maybe the thing standing between you and your next step isn't a lack of talent. Maybe it's not a lack of opportunity or a lack of resources. Maybe it's the version of you that has convinced you to keep shrinking. And maybe it's time to let that version go. Thank you for listening to Note from My Journey. And always remember that sometimes the softest conversations carry the hardest truth. See you in the next episode. Bye for now.